Okay, welcome everybody to a different running with rifles. This is my gameplay of the PvP domination event, Dominion, whatever it's called, from Saturday the 26th, where a bunch of players from the community got together and played PvP mode. So let's see. Actually, I'm doing a voiceover event, so I didn't have a chance to record my voice during the gameplay. So I'm doing it afterwards and see how that comes out, because I've always wanted to try that. So, I started out being kind of confused. I don't think at this point I realized that I have HP yet. Because the armor you have says 100% and you have that healing thing. It's from the same kind that they have in the Man vs. World. Or Man vs. Zombie World. Both of those ones. So I don't think I realized that yet. I just know there are other players that will pursue that. And I'm just kind of getting into the swing of things. This is my first time playing one of these events. Because most of the times people don't play this mode. And that's how we stole. Yeah, I think that guy's I think we broke his vehicle just enough that he can't drive away. And now we just have to repair it enough. I think we have to repair it. Or did he just stop? Yeah, it's actually too broken for us to steal right now. We have to repair it and then we can steal it. And that will really mess up the other side to lose your vehicle. And I think that's our tank, or our buggy, or whatever it's called. Let's see, there were quite a few. It was mostly chaos. I think throughout the whole event, because I stayed around for most of it. Right until the players really started dropping off. So I think this one might have been the one I had the most fun at, because of all of the cover and elevated positions. I heard them saying something, so I was like, hey, are they talking to each other? But nah, I'm pretty sure it wasn't the AIs. There are AIs around, but usually when you're in multiplayer, we don't like to have the AIs pilot guns, especially those really big ones that can destroy things. Alright, so how are we doing here? Let's see, this first video is going to be this map. Because it was about 18 minutes, I think. So it was actually a pretty decently timed map. There are so many, I'm just kind of sneaking around because against players, and with that type of view mode, when you see the enemy, they see you at the same time. Usually. I think there's a small cone behind your back that you can't see yet, so people could sneak up on you. Which is pretty nice. It's also nice I'm able to see our own players too. So I'm hearing a bunch of combat over there. This is possibly I guess maybe the big activity zone of the map. Try to take out that gun in there. Okay, he sees us now, and I got him anyway. I think they might have reworked the cover or something. Because sometimes just being behind cover lets you avoid getting hit. Alright, so what do I think about? I'm thinking about I only have 4 XP, so I'm just getting used to how PvP works. Because in this mode, I think you get XP and RP for every kill you get. So I'm thinking, okay, if I'm going to keep dying, I'm going to have to get more of this stronger armor. Just go with it every time so I don't waste any... Oh, don't waste RP, I guess. Stay longer, gain more RP, and put it to use because I'm inevitably going to get killed as I get used to things. Alright, so what side were we? Yeah, we're brown. So we're about to lose this center area, which I think might be the key to winning the match. I don't really know that yet. Oh no! Watch out, dive! Diving gives you a tiny burst of speed. Get over there. See, there's a pepper dust. I think I didn't believe at this point that there were too many special weapons in PvP mode. I'm not entirely sure where you'd get them. Okay, they saw me in that window. throwing a grenade. Just kind of timing the shotgun. You sneak up on us. At least I have allies near me, so I don't really bother going to that window anymore. I swap windows sometimes just so I could try to sneak up on it. Got somebody. And when they're behind cover, it's kind of hard to hit them. I'm already at 100% armor, which is less than 150. We're about to take this place. I'm doing pretty decently here, I think. Right up until... Yeah, I think I remember what happens. There it is. Yeah, they make a radio call and completely demolish us. Or at least I think it's a radio call. Maybe they have a jamming station or something that we haven't destroyed yet. Because it looks like I can't make a call, so I'm not sure where that came from exactly. Maybe it's just something that the other team is able to do. I think at the end of the map, they say something about how where, like, the incursion from Angels fall first. So that maybe the brown is supposed to try to take over his territory and the gray is defending. And if we can't take out their radar tower or whatever it is, then we can't do calls ourselves, but they can. That's possibly how it is. Alright, got him. I avoided the grenade. Alright, I think I also thought, because I don't usually use shotguns, but maybe I decided because since you're able to get much closer to the enemy here, that'll give me a bit more accuracy. I see that thing. I'm going to try to steal the tank, but it's too late. I was also going the wrong side. I think it's supposed to be the left side. And I was going towards the right, so I wasn't going to get the driver anyway. I accidentally respawned in the middle of nowhere. Because I usually want to respawn near the armory. But this time I just pressed space to respawn and now I've only got... I have 50% less HP. Yeah, I think at some point I'll actually start carrying 2 weapons. So I could have something like a sniper and then some close range weapon. I'm not sure how well I do that with that strategy. But I end up doing that for a bit. Let's look around here. In line of sight mode and PvP, it's even more important that you're able to hear where the enemies are. So I do a lot of crouching. And then I look for wherever the steps are coming from. So the level of sound would be... running, of course, makes a whole lot of sound. Walking does a little less, but it still makes sound. And then crouching just silences everything. I'm in the wrong spot. As I jump over the wall, which leaves me exposed heavily. Still can't get there. There was a shot south of me, so I probably should have turned around. Alright. I think it might not be so important that I crouch when I fire a shotgun because of the spread. Because usually I crouch to increase my accuracy, and then I make myself a slightly smaller target too. Alright. So this is kind of that central area that's usually gets covered with people. A lot of crazy stuff happening. I had no grenades, I just decided to run for it. I think I see too many guys. I might have looked away for a second. There's all kinds of... right when I reloaded. Alright. I actually got maybe 3 or 4 guys. And now I'm ready for it. I've got no armor. The next shot will kill me. So I hide in here and start to heal. Here comes the tank. Since we can't make calls, we have to use, I guess, the native tanks that we get spawned in. Oh, cover deploy. I think I'll just take that. At this point, it's probably just a good idea to use whatever you find on the field. Because people are going to be picking up, what are they called? Those bandages all over the place. I'm just going to wait here for a second and, let's just go. I decided to go. Yep, snuck up behind him. He definitely saw me. I hide here. Yeah, you can actually see that dark cone behind my character. Oh, I think he tried to throw a grenade or something. Alright. Usually don't pay attention to the chat. Somebody lulled for some reason. Since I'm doing a what's it called? Let's see, recording audio over everything. I'm not gonna be able to go back and check. I took more damage. Actually, yeah, I think I just took the bandage. I'm not gonna heal myself real quick. Not even too full, but that's good enough. Oh, no, actually, I think I am at full, right? I spawned without going to the armory to get more. Or to get the 150 armor. I hear something bad over there, so I decided to run for cover. So I think I believe that maybe the other tank is there or something. What do we see here? Back into this place. We're basically sitting ducks if they decide to fire on us again. So I see the symbol to make calls in the bottom. Or it's kind of, yeah, I think it's blacked out because my rank is too low right now. Try to get the suit, try to get the driver. Okay. Yeah, my rank isn't high enough, so maybe we could do calls, but they still have something that blocks our calls when we get too close. Because though I can't see it now, there was a red ring around the radio. Alright, allied tank. Medkit, I don't think medkits can actually be used in this HP type mode. Alright, I'm completely decimating the AIs at least. I know there's somebody there, but I can't get close enough. I don't have the accuracy. Alright, something you can do is sometimes just... Uh-oh. I just run for it. It might have been a... No, I don't think I could have. Because there were two guys in cover, so I couldn't steal that tank. This time I remember, there's a spawn truck there. Enemy spawn truck. So I'm thinking maybe I should destroy that. Get the 150 armor. And, another one of these. It might not be too useful to actually get more bandages, since you could just pick them up from dead soldiers. So I think I had a second to think that I wanted to destroy that spawn thing. Actually, maybe it might be a good idea. We brought it closer to our territory, which means that the enemies probably can't use it. Okay, got him. Yeah, we've got our Jeep or whatever it is over here. It's broken enough that we can't drive it, but now we're surrounded. Alright, got him. I took some heavy damage there. I think our tank, no, that's an enemy tank. For some reason they decided to, almost got hit there. They rammed into our car, or our Jeep thing, or Humvee, yeah, and pushed it towards us, which actually just helps us. Alright, now I'm back to full health. Looks like the map might be almost over. No, we still have about 4 minutes. You can see that clearly. But that's us about to take over the territory in the middle. Back here again. There's so many guys here, and he sneaks up on us. Ah, I actually survived. Wait, what happened? I can't go back. But that guy ran through, stabbed me, I think, and then kept running off. But I only took about 30 damage. Maybe stabs aren't instant death in this mode. It's kind of hard to get a stab in. So if you remember that last episode, or one of the previous episodes for the Edelweiss DLC I did, I was stabbing left and right. Yeah, that's probably it. Maybe stabbing isn't instant death in this move. I wonder if it should be, because it's kind of a difficult attack to use. Alright, here's the tank. Might be a good idea to check the HP on that tank, but I'm not really set up to heal tanks or repair. Alright, just a couple more seconds and we were so close. We've almost got this place. We need that timer. Okay, that's one of ours. It's actually broken and it's destroyed. I'll give it a chance to respawn later, so I guess it might actually be better for the enemies to steal things or try to keep us from getting them. I've actually called for reinforcements. I'm almost out of HP too. I don't think I know this yet. I'm gonna probably get killed right here, I think. You have to peek out sometimes, even if you're not firing, just to see where the enemies are. There's too many things going on for you to hear. I really should back up and heal, but I'm not going to do that. I think I'm just going to end up getting killed here. Also, there are no reinforcements. That thing exploding, it has me fearing, so I probably back off like that because of that. I think I realized that there wasn't any gunner on it too late. So back to the armory to get the and we lose. It says the battle has been lost because our assault ran out of time, so actually it might just be a general term, assault. So everybody had a good game, everybody says good game. Great fight. I think this is probably the one where I had the most fun. But I think that'll do for this episode, so I'll be seeing you guys next time. Goodbye!